In this video, we're going to take some time to look over our $0 transactions. Now, there's a bunch of reasons that we would want to see a search for $0 transactions because every order that comes in or transaction that occurs where the subtotal is $0 means that we're giving something away for free. So what we can do in Soling to get to that very quickly is we go to the search bar here. There's a little pound sign in that search bar. We're going to select it. And what that does, it gives us a whole bunch of different filters that we can add to our transactions. So I'm going to scroll down to total amount equals, and we'll input $0. And again, we're telling the system, I want every transaction that has a subtotal of $0. Now there's going to be a whole bunch of returned results. And we can actually, this not only gives us good visibility into what's going on here, but it gives us a snapshot of all the different ways that our employees can zero out a transaction. So we're going to spend some time going through what is showing up on all of these receipts. We have incomplete sales. In this scenario, there is actually a free coffee coupon that's being used. So we can verify, are these being used properly? In this scenario, we have a digital rewards card in which our customers can scan a digital reward card to get a free drink. So I actually don't want to see this because it's very hard to fraud digital rewards. So I'm going to exclude this from my search filter, and I can do so by simply typing in not. Remember, this needs to be in all caps. And I'm going to include the search term Tim's Rewards. So now this is giving me all my $0 transactions, but I'm excluding that digital coupon that we have available. And now as I go through here, I can see again, that one being a big one. Now I am seeing manager discounts as well, which I don't really love to see those included in this because I have a separate report built for my manager discount so I can review the manager activity there. So I'm actually going to remove that from this search as well. Okay, now I'm left with, there seems to be some voids. Never a bad idea to review voids just to see exactly why we're doing those voids. We shouldn't see too many voids in here. But for this, I will remove voids and see what we're left with. We got some ice water here. It's always good to review transactions that include just an ice water. There are scenarios in which I've seen where an employee will identify it may be a quick transaction, something that is at the front counter that the employee can quickly give to the customer. They'll see they're paying cash. They'll put a void, take the cash, and then just crumple up the receipt. But I am going to remove those. Now, I will also remove incomplete sales. However, I would recommend actually reviewing incomplete sales. I do think that is going to add some value for you. Now, also note, I've added 5 different search filters to this actual search. So right now, I've removed all of this noise that isn't going to help me with what I want to accomplish today, which is finding out exactly how these $0 transactions are occurring. And here we can see some police discounts going on. And I'm going to scroll up to see exactly here. I can verify the police discount so quickly just by looking at that video thumbnail and seeing that police uniform on. So again, that $0 transaction is going to be very important. Now, apart from just doing that $0 transaction, we're getting a lot of good information back, right? Because now I can actually set a report for my police discount to ensure that employees are doing that properly, especially when the police discount is at 100%. Now, again, the importance being that this is showing me, this is now the return is only coupons or discounts that will completely zero out a transaction. Now, those are always going to be your highest risk line items on a transaction. So I would recommend to do this in your own environment. Make note of all the different ways that these are being zeroed out. I do think you're going to see a lot of value. And then once you do that, you can actually put together a report based on the item that the employees are using to zero out transactions. And in this instance, what I'll do is I'll just do this RUTR discount. And now when I'm going to do that, all I need to do is actually, I can remove all of this, get rid of all of these filters, and I'm just going to input that because I know that's going to be that discount. And here I can see May 30th, we had about 3 of them, and I can see all of these transactions in which we're seeing this coupon code being used. And that is how we're going to go ahead and going into an audit, we can quickly look to see if there are customers on the other side of the till to verify that this is being used for customers. But we can start to ask the question, are we doing this properly? Are my employees just giving away free food?